Hi students, welcome back everyone. So this is the right time I could wish you all a very happy new year 2021. May you work harder this year to achieve your goals and find success in everything whatever you do. Okay? And I wish all our dreams to become a real. Okay? So very happy new year to all of you children. So, this month we are going to learn about a topic which is very essential in our daily life. It is about light, sound, and force. It is given as lesson number 9 in your textbook. Fine. So, first thing in this topic, we are going to understand about the light. Okay. So, before we getting into this topic, just look at the picture given here. So I hope many of you would have seen this picture. This is an insect. It is called firefly. Okay, this firefly, so it can just emit a light in it. Okay, so these fireflies are actually very good. They are able to emit the light of their own. No one is giving any kind of battery or else charger. So it able to do it by own. Understand? Naturally it occurs. So these fireflies, if you see in the dark night, you can see the light glowing at their body. Understand? Okay. Just imagine, children, if you are in in a dark room, there is no light source. Okay, can you see anything when you are in that room? No. But same time, if you are turning on the bulb or else any kind of battery or else a candle, if you light, and definitely you are able to identify the things what is there in the room, right? So they are how it is possible. So we need light to see all the things, right? So if there is light, so definitely we can easily able to identify the things. So light help us to see as well as to find many things. And what is the natural source of light which we are getting to our planet? Yes. So sun is the main source of heat and light on the earth. So it gives light as well as heat to also to the earth, right? So that you all know very well. Do you think moon is having light? Moon doesn't have its own light, but it can able to reflects the light which it receives from the sun. Understand? So we always see the light face of the moon. That light is received by the moon is receiving from the sun. Understand? So at the same time you can see one more object which is given there here. So it is torchlight. Okay, so this torchlight, even in your home also you can see tube light and lamp and all kind of diya which you have lightened during the Diwali days. So all are the many objects which we can see, they all will give us light. Yes. So this natural sun is the natural source of the light. So no one is lightening that, but the other things we are lightening, right? So we are just giving the sparkle to this diya. So in the wick, through the wick only we have to put some more oil inside it. So through the wick only the fire will catch into it, right? So these objects whichever is able to, so whatever objects give out light, okay, they are called luminous object. Okay, you can see here luminous. So luminous means light giving, whichever objects are able to give out the light. So light give out objects. Understand? Same way we have some more objects which is not giving lights. For example, if you talk about the things like table or else any kind of water bottle, okay, or else if you are seeing any cloth, okay, and same time kite and bed and your textbook, notebook, pencil, eraser, all this, they do not give any light to us, right? And these kind of objects which are not giving out any light, they are called non luminous. Non means not. Okay, so non light giving things. So that is why we are saying non luminous thing. So non luminous, luminous means light giving objects. Non luminous means without the objects which will not provide the light to us. Yes. But if you see, if for example, if you see the table and all, if any light falls on the, if there is any sunlight or else any tube light source or else any candle light, if we are through any light falls on the particular object only, we are able to see the objects. Okay, so non-luminous things are the objects. They are also objects, but if any light falls on it, definitely we are able to see the object, but it doesn't give any lights to us. Am I right? So that is why we can say it as non-luminous. So here we learnt about luminous and non-luminous. Understand? So next one is we are going to learn about shadow. Okay, what is shadow? So if you just imagine, if you are walking along with your grandparents or else with your parents during this Sunday by around 10 o'clock, if you are walking in the ground, what will happen? Have you ever noticed a dark kind of a person is coming along with you, and wherever you go, it comes along with you? That is nothing. The dark patch on the ground which you can see is the shadow. Understand? Even sometimes we can see, we are just walking on the ground, sometimes we feel like we want to take a rest. If you go to park also, we want to take rest after a walk, right? So during that time we are just searching the shadow of a tree. So that shadows are nothing, dark patches. It is black in color, right? So shadows are formed when any object, okay, for example, sunlight is there, okay, if this tree is blocking the sunlight, understand? So any the path of sunlight, okay, the light is coming from the sun towards the earth, in between an object is blocking, that is tree. Understand? So any object which blocks the path of the light, and they are just giving a patch of light, that is called a patch of things, right? Dark patches, okay, that is called shadows. You can see here, sometimes we can see the shadows are very smaller, and sometimes they are very bigger than our actual size. Just imagine, if you walk on the ground, sometimes if you see, your size is not showing in an actual size, okay, the shadows are so big. And but the same time, if you see there are two different shadows, long and short shadows. Okay, long shadows, if you see your shadow during the daytime, in the morning time if you see, you can see your shadows are looking very taller than your actual size. Understand? But the same time, if you walk in the same place, and the same place if you stand, but at afternoon, okay, around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, if you stand, what will happen, the shadows will become very short than your actual size. It doesn't show your actual size. So there are some variations in your length of shadows. Okay, so you can see here in this picture, you can see the short shadows, and here in this picture you can see the long shadows. Understand? So this all are happening, the sunlight falls on the ground, but in between the object, actually we are blocking the sunlight, so it is the shadows are forming here. Understand? So that's all about this part, children. So here you have to analyze more about the different types of shadows. Like if we are flying the kite, how your shadows will become, like that you have to analyze it. Thank you so much, children.